Greetings, welcome back to Pinkoddbird. Today we're here to take a look at these two jumbo rumbo rainbow journals. So let's go ahead and get started. I was asked by one of my friends to make the biggest journal that I could make. She wants to gift it to one of her friends who wants to document her pride activities and festivities. And since I had more than enough supplies, I went ahead and made two more. They're all very similar, and that one's already en route to its new home, but these two will be available in my Etsy shop until they're not. And I'm going to flip through these with you guys today. They're so fun and colorful. I really enjoyed making these. I haven't done rainbow / unicorn type journals for a very long time. I did do them like way back in the day. I'll link it below if you guys want to see. These are fabric covered journals. I did some button details. I thought that would give it like a nice little like shooting star colorful effect. I've got some rainbow unicorn fabric here in the center, and then I just put "Hey Girl" on this one in the front, and here is the back of the fabric. Super pretty. So, let me just show you the side profile quickly. There are lots of little charms here. I tried to make them kind of like rainbowy, very colorful charms, and then a little bit of textiles as well. They're not, I won't say they're heavy, but they're not terribly light. Okay, so let me move my coffee. It's still super early here. All right, there we go. So flipping them open. Let me see if I can bring it a little closer. All right, so in the front, I just made these big tags that say "Somewhere Over the Rainbow," and a lot of writing space on the back if you want to do a little introduction to the book. And then there's another extra little writing blurb space here. So I'm just going to kind of go quickly because, like I said, they're kind of similar. And I did try and leave lots of like space for writing or smacking pictures down on stuff so that you can actually, you know, really like document whatever kind of things you want to document in this book. You know, rainbows are significant to hope, to rainbow babies, to pride, to just general happiness. These can be used for a slew of things. So over here on the side, I've got a little fabric cluster, and Sarah sent me a whole bunch of snippet rolls, so I use those in here. So when you open this, you've got another little journaling space. So it's kind of like a little book within a book. Really cool. And then of course you can use this space for other stuff. And in this book, I did make freshly dyed papers, which, ooh, I love doing so much. So you've got some fresh original pages that are dyed in here. And then I've also used my colorful Vibrations stained paper kit, which I will link for you in the description box below. So there's a little charm there. And I love the way these papers came out. And the reason why I decided to do some of these freshly done is because you just don't get the shimmer with the stained ones. You get the shortcut of having really unique dyed papers, but you don't get the shimmer, which you could always spray with a little bit of glimmer mist if you wanted. So a few pieces from the paper pack. Did some little paper scrappy trimmings. This is a freshly dyed one. It's so good, you guys. Little flip out here. See, this is one of the pre-stained ones, but you know, you can see. And if you want the pre-stained papers to have the same kind of texture as the freshly stained ones, but you don't want to spend all the time and make all the mess, spritz these with a little bit of water and you'll get the crinkle effect. So over here we've got a little tag, and then another one of those little booklets, just various types of paper, and then more space here. And I believe these are, I want to say these are Lornas Wallpapers. So got a little rainbow here. Put some book pages in just for interest. These are watercolors. I did one big watercolor sheet and then I cut it down so that it was smaller. So you can write on this. You can even write on this side if you want to. You can add pictures to it. You could do many, many things. And there's another. I used some of the little Tim Holtz butterflies. That's a freshly dyed one. Papers of all weights. A little bit of lace there. So a big rainbow tag here. And then another, or a shaker, I should say. And this one says, whoa, on the inside, but there's little like unicorns and other fun little colorful stuff in there. These also might be fun books to put your kids like homework and stuff, because a lot of time they do stuff that's like on 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. So it would be nice to stick their artwork in here when it's time to make room on the refrigerator. Big little floating pocket here, writing space on the back, Hermelinda tag here, and then a little piece from the paper. There's another one there. It's a stained paper print. Oh, this is, I left it like this so that you could write something here, but then you could also open it and have just more writing space. Tons and tons of writing space or gluing space. You could stick memorabilia in here. I tried to really make it like in that format. So they both will have 2 of these watercolor tags that were made by me. Really trying to practice getting a little bit better on my watercoloring status. And then there's one last pocket here in the back. There's my stamp, and that is this one. So quickly, I will flip through the other one. This one is going to be called Love, because that's what it says on the cover. And so same idea with this one. Pretty little buttons. Here's the back. And I'm just gonna flip through quickly. It has the same tag here in the front. Here's the second watercolor. I think they turned out so good. When I did them originally, they were just 2 big rainbows, but when I cut them down, they turned into like how you see them now, but I think it looks so cool. And I did share a snippet of that on my Instagram. If you're not following me over on Instagram, you can do so by looking up Pinkoddbird and hitting that follow button. Another little flip out. Look at this freshly dyed one. I should have copied some of these to make like a part 2 set. I just love it so much. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. This could also be like a fun little gift, like a scrapbook for maybe like your grandchild or your child to keep. Put like their notes and stuff in. I don't really know if kids still do notes these days. Probably not. They probably just text. Well, they could print out their text, I guess. I still have all my notes. There's the pocket. There's my stamp. And that is it. So, hey girl and love. These are going to be up in my Etsy shop, and I hope you all have enjoyed these. I really loved making all 3 of them, and they are so colorful, so much fun, and I hope that the owners of these will really enjoy them. So I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.